Flip TV Plus.
This is Flip TV Plus, bringing you headlines from around you. Daily Independent Newspaper. New AG CBN Governor, Deputies' assumption of office rug. Lawyers, economists say is patent illegality presumptions. Mohbad reaps the reward of his actions while alive, says Bakare. Disagreement trails extension of AOC for NG Eagle Airlines as $30 million aircraft engines keep airliner ground. On Daily Sun newspaper, Tinubu orders immediate rescue of abducted Zamfara female students. ACF demands rejigging of security strategies over students kidnapping. David Mark hits INEC hard on 2023 general election, described polls as the most controversial in Nigeria's history. Again, Nnamdi Kanu's American lawyer demands immediate release. Moving on to Noble News, Nigeria, Guba Post Tribunal decides Sanwo-Olu's fate today. Nyesom Wike, owners of revoked Abuja plots, get 3 months relief. Concrete roads, cement price to hit 9,000 naira, says manufacturers. Boko Haram kills soldiers, 5 passengers in Borno ambush. Moving on to Daily Trust. FCT states lose trillions of naira to unpaid ground rents. Boko Haram kills soldiers, 5 passengers in Borno ambush. Access Holdings half-year profit rises by 52% as revenue hits 940 billion naira. Tinubu orders rescue of abducted Zamfara varsity students. Moving on to Blueprint. Zamfara varsity kidnap. Amid mounting pressure, Tinubu orders security agencies to rescue students. Nigeria needs new strategies to combat terrorism, coming from ACF. Time is of essence. Act now. Northern Coalition tells federal government. First subsidy removal. After 21-day ultimatum, NLC meets on next line of action. Moving on to Nigerian News Direct. FCT Minister revokes land title of 21 embassies, 468 orders. Tinubu orders security agencies to rescue abducted university students. Investigate missing 200 billion naira budgeted for refineries repair, Serap tells Tinubu. Reps unveil plan to enroll 14 million children in school. Military uncovers gun factory, recovers weapons in Kaduna. Tinubu's 117 days in office full of lies, propaganda, coming from Atiku. Moving on to this Nigeria newspaper. Get those who pocketed $15 billion, 200 billion naira oil revenue, Serap tells Tinubu, urges implementation of all recommendations by NAET in its 2021 report. Reps to enroll 14 million out of school children. Ohaneze moves to end insecurity in Southeast, seeks federal government support. Kano Tribunal judgment filed with errors, says law professors. FCTA revokes 22 fresh plots, gives 90 days to 189 orders to regularize titles. Moving on to the Abuja inquiry. Ground rent, CBN Police, IBB Golf Club, top debtors list. As Wike recovers 1.9 billion naira of 34 billion naira owned. Revokes additional 25 plots, 189 orders, gets 3 months grace to build. We will demolish, arrest violators of Abuja Master Plan, Development Control. Moving on to Business Day newspaper. Naira pains exceed gains on weak CBN forest reform. NNPCL house cleaning skips systematic problems. Moving on to First News. National Assembly set to clash over Cardoso deputies as lawmakers fume over nominees, resumption in office without confirmation. Stakeholders oppose nomination of new CBN governor, question academic qualifications, experience, competence, say Cardoso's nomination violates CBN Act. Probe missing $15 billion, 200 billion naira of oil revenues, Serap tells Tinubu. Ohaneze moves to end insecurity in Southeast, begs federal government for support. NDLA seizes Abuja-bound load of laughing gas on highway. US surgeons carry out world's second pig-to-human heart transplant. Moving on to the Guardian newspaper. Despite 2.8 trillion naira subsidy, power averages 3,000 megawatts in 10 years. Private sector CSOs kick as NLC decides on indefinite strike tomorrow. Moving on to the Daily Times. Oil measures to advance Nigeria's energy sector with $55 billion investment. Bayelsa berates the church over predominant prosperity message. On the Vanguard, NLC battles OPS overstand on planned nationwide protest. Nnamdi Kanu's attorney Bruce Fein renews call for his release. Wike revokes 22 allocations, gives 21 embassies 168 orders 3 months grace. Manufacturers incur heavy losses as forest crisis inflation bites harder. The Salient Times. Supreme Court confirms Lamidi Apapa as LP National Chairman, ordered INEC to upload Ukebu Ikechukwu Joseph as Imo Buba candidate. Tinubu orders security agencies to rescue abducted Zamfara students. Activist Deltu Onajubi claims she's in contact with late Mohbad. US surgeons carry out world's second pig-to-human heart transplant. Stakeholders oppose nomination of new CBN governor over alleged questionable academic qualifications, lack of experience, incompetence. For detailed news, political analysis, subscribe to Flip TV Plus and turn on the notification bell for more reports. Thanks for watching.